What's up guys, it's Ryu here, and today we're going to be doing something pretty new to the channel, something that I hope that we can continue for a lot more episodes in the future as long as Dokkan shall last, and maybe we'll branch this out to other things, we don't know. But I did make a tweet on Twitter where I wanted y'all spiciest, y'all most controversial, the ones that are going to make the craziest of fights in the comments. I wanted your Dokkan hot takes. Now these are going to be talking about certain things about units, celebrations, global versus JP, all that type of stuff. I want this video to be a raw, unfiltered, uncensored type thing. I want it to be where I can talk about my takes on your takes, and you can do the same with me. I want to keep going with this. I want to actually have this like with multiple episodes after a certain amount of time past this, so that we can have new things to talk about and not get the same thing. But make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to like the video if you like this premise. If you want to see more of it, make sure to like the video and subscribe as well, so that when the next one comes up, and also follow the Twitter, when the next Dokkan hot takes comes out, you can comment down below and maybe see if your hot take gets picked up and we can talk about it. But I'm going to be skimming through Twitter and YouTube to see the hot takes y'all posted up. If I don't say your hot take or I don't put it up on the video, it's probably because A, it's something that the community pretty much agrees on, so it's technically not a hot take, or there's other hot takes that are just like yours and it's pretty much going to be combined into one hot take overall. Remember, there are no hard feelings here. This is just to play around. We're going to have a little bit of debate, of course, and this is fine to also have in the comments as well, talking about certain takes. And maybe you think I'm stupid for thinking one part of the take is wrong, then you can go ahead and say that in the comments. This is what this video is for. But let's go ahead and get straight into the Dokkan hot takes. We got our first ever hot take from Mist, longtime supporter of the channel, which is Gold Bros are the worst Dokkan Fest LR. They require you to drown them in support and restrict yourself from using other great units on the team to make them look good, not even amazing. Only after turn 378 they look good when you are one hit from finishing the event. Overrated as fork. Okay, so Gold Bros for sure is probably one of the worst ones, especially when you look at units like in Vegito, Physical Gogeta. Those units have aged super well, but with the Gold Bros, they have a lot of issues with the teams that they're on, especially with their key links and with their damage as well. Their damage isn't as high as other units that you would have right now. They're on categories, you know, like Hybrid Saiyans, which is already a defensive machine. These Gold Bros pretty much don't give anything for that team. They're defensive. All the units that are already on there, you have the likes of Physical Trunks and AGL Goten, and then the in and tech versions of them. You have the AGL Gohan that just came out, the tech Gohan that just came out. Well, the tech Gohan that's pretty old. All of those units are pretty much busted. They all have stacking pretty much. They all have defense, raising, or guard. These units pretty much already got replaced on their main team. You also have them on Majin Buu Saga, which a lot of the Majin Buu Saga units, they're not going to link up well with these units. You have other things like Joint Forces, which you're not going to use them again. There's a lot of, you know, categories that you're pretty much not going to use these units on, because yes, there are better units for those categories. This, you know, unit right here needs a lot of support for his key links. Their stacking attack that they get from their passive doesn't happen pretty fast, especially with their passive that they get an easier chance of getting a second super attack. A lot of this doesn't help his case in, you know, him being one of the better LRs, because he's pretty much the worst Dokkan Fest LR we got, and they're, you know, pretty much not good. And into this topic, talking about units being overrated, let's go into one that I've seen multiple people talk about and something that I want to go on as well, which is the hot take from Paul and many others that I've seen in the comments. I'm gonna try to put up all of their comments if I can find them, but it is Videl is overrated as heck, which is honestly 200% true. Videl is, in my opinion, one of the worst units in the game recently, and people are probably gonna throw their torches at me. People are probably throwing tomatoes at the screen. I do not care. Videl pretty much sucks.
No, 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 no.
This is because not only does she lead Defenders of Justice, which not a lot of people are going to use. I don't think I see a lot of people using this category at all, besides people that are doing showcases for YouTube. She does have one redeeming feature, and I mean one, which is her Peppy Gals category key +4 and 170% stats. But other than that, she is practically useless in my opinion. Listen, there are things with her kit that are busted. Yes, she does have multiple chances to actually do a super attack. Yes, she does have raising attack, and she gives the defense as well. But listen, there's categories that she's on, which are very few, them being Peppy Gals, which yes, you would run her on, Majin Buu Saga, Earthlings, and Defenders of Justice. Now, besides in one stage that you can do without her, because I think a lot of people have done the Peppy Gals stage without her before she even released, pretty much they're all done. Peppy Gals is pretty much the only category you would run her on 100%. There are so many better options, so many better teams that you can make with the Majin Buu Saga category. Earthlings, no one uses them, and Defenders of Justice, no one uses them as well. The whole thing with the unit is how many teams you can make around them, how many teams you can make, or how many rotations you can do combinations with, and all of those teams. She only has 4 categories, which hurts her already. Just like how the LR Trio Broly, or the Broly Trio, however you want to say it, they only have 2 categories. So no one really uses these units, A, because there's no categories that they can be put on, and for the categories that they're on, there's better options, just like this Videl. You could do so many more better teams with the Majin Buu Saga, and with Peppy Gals, it's the only pretty much category she's going to help you with, and Defenders of Justice and Earthlings, no one uses these in any stage that is out right now in Dokkan. Yes, we probably will get Super Battle Road stages for these, but I promise you, you could probably do it without this Videl. This Videl is probably one of the most overrated units, in my opinion, ever to come out on Dokkan. Because yes, her kit is godly. I'm not going to take that away from her. Yes, her kit is godly, but she has no categories. Her link skills or her links, they're not going to help. They don't help her that much with her ki, which she needs to be able to go crazy, which, you know, that's the whole part of her kit. Her having key problems on certain teams, her having no categories, pretty much her having categories that no one's going to run. The only redeeming factor she has is that she does have the Peppy Gals lead, but overall Videl is pretty much one of the most overrated units to have come out. And so many people say she has a godly, you know, kit, which she does. I'm not taking that away from her, but her overall as a unit is pretty terrible. She has no really good categories to put her on. She doesn't have a lot of categories to be put on, and then other than that, she needs certain units to help her get, you know, linked up well so that she can super, because otherwise you're gonna need a couple of orbs to actually get her going. She's just overall not the best character to have come out in recent times. So other than that, that's pretty much all I gotta say on Videl, which we got more hot takes to go towards, which is one from Osama. POV 6th-year blue LRs are not that crazy, and the celebration needed more content to shine from previous years. Now, I'm going to ask one question to you in specific, and I think many others want that as well. What game have you been playing the last couple months? Because I swear, I hope you're not talking about the part 1 LRs, because yes, the part 2 LRs, although I love them both to death, they're like my favorite units, yes, but I know they suck, the part 2 ones, because they can only be run on one team technically, because their whole passive revolves around having a full team of Universe 7. Now, I hope you're not talking about part 1 LRs, because I have no way, shape, or form to explain how anyone could think UI Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta cannot be one of the most busted units ever to be released. Of course, they have revival. The UI Goku has a high chance to dodge. He gets immediate crit. He has immediate dodge on free dupe. The Vegeta does the same. The Vegeta has damage reduction, crit, and additional as well. These are basically quote-unquote rainbowed out units out the box. Like, they're automatically busted, and having them rainbowed or with some dupes, they're even more busted because they get an easier chance to get, you know, the crit, the additional, which they pretty much have a high chance of anyway. And they're on so many categories. I don't know what game you've been playing, bro. What in the world is this thing? And the celebration needed more content to shine. Homie, do you not remember the 5th anniversary? The 5th anniversary almost had nothing to do. You were literally there for one day and you were done with all the content pretty much. And all of the past celebrations that we got before the 6th anniversary have all been bare bones as well. And this anniversary changed that all around. We had so many different EZAs, one for the UI Goku. We have them for the free-to-play units as well, for the Goku and Frieza. We had all of those EZAs. We got Infinite Dragon Ball stage history, if I'm not wrong. And then we also got a buttload of story events to grind, which you had to grind out the Krillin, the Roshi and TN. You had to grind all their copies. You had to grind their super attack levels, their dupe levels, their awakened versions, so that you can get it for free. There's only one kind of reason why you think the celebration didn't have content. That's probably because you use Kai's for all the free-to-play units. There's no way that anyone thinks that this anniversary didn't have a bunch of content, because it did. There was so many things to do during this anniversary night. This anniversary actually made me had a lot of fun regarding the 6th anniversary. Like, I didn't, have that feeling around with Dokkan for a minute, but the 6th anniversary rekindled it, and I have no idea how someone could think that the 6th anniversary had no type of content, because there was so much to do. And we also had Piton Battle, and we had Explosive Chain Battle, which I know Chain Battle, not everyone's favorite mode, but these are, different things that you could have done during the anniversary. We also had the Infinite Clash, or the the clash for you to do with all those stones. There was so much to do, so many stones to get, so many awakenings. There's no shot that anyone thinks that the 6th anniversary didn't have content. I'm just gonna say that right now. There's no shot. 6th anniversary has by far been one of the best celebrations ever to come out in Dokkan history, just due to the fact that all that happened. You had the EZA LR for the Goku and Frieza. You had all those events. You had everything going on. Everything was just amazing. There's no shot that you think that celebration had no content. There's just no way. Next hot take is from I Eat Paint from the Walls, which is I don't like Tech Gohan. I can see why that's your username. Another hot take from Gamerman: SSBE LR Vegeta's animations aren't that good. Well, I kind of want to know what you think is good in terms of animations, because I want you to remember what our animations used to look like compared to what they look like now. Other than, I guess you could say, LR Tech Gogeta's, which is absolutely amazing, there's no way anyone can say that these animations aren't good, especially the UI Goku and the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta's animations. They're absolutely amazing, especially from what we had before. And if you're talking about from recent units, these units still end up being one of the better ones that have come out, recently. So there's no shot someone could think, I know it's an opinion, but these animations are crazy. There's no way. Unless you hated the way the anime was, there's no way you'd hate these animations. The next hot take is from Sylvester Smith, which is the link level system is trash. Because of the way it's designed, you're never guaranteed to get to level 10. It should have been experience based. Now, I know this is probably something that a lot of people do agree with and some don't, which is, I want to give my take on it. I don't like the way the link level system is because of, kind of that reason that you could go a billion runs and not get one certain link leveled up to 10, while everything else is 10, and maybe your other link is the main one you want it to 10, or you have a couple links that don't want to level up. It's all probability based, and that kind of sucks, because I know, of course, the whole point of the system kind of is to keep you playing the game, keep you doing stuff in the game. The more stamina you spend, the more stones you have to buy or use or something like that, and that in quote gives them a chance to make profit out of the link level system. I don't like the link level system that much because of the probability thing. If it was experience based, I think a lot more people would actually do it, but I do think that the link level system kind of got thrown away a little bit because not many people do it. I know a lot of people that don't actually link level up their units because the probability thing is a lot of a hassle. It takes way too long to do. I know it's fine for it to be a little bit of a grind, which I don't mind. I do like grinding games. I have a lot of units link level 10 as well, but I don't like to do it as much anymore. I used to do it for some of the side units. I usually do it for all the Dokkan Fest, and when a newer Dokkan Fest comes out, it sucks having to go around the stage over and over and over and over and see that no progress is being made. That kind of sucks, and that annoys me as well. I wish it was changed a little bit, or we had events where the probability was raised just a bit to incentivize people to start doing link level up. I just think the link level system, in all honesty, although it helps a lot of units like crazy and it makes them super OP, which of course that's the turn for grinding that much, I do like the system overall. I just hate the way you have to grind it. If they change that, it would make it perfect, because a lot of people actually use the system because of that probability based thing. So it's not too bad in my opinion. I kind of want to hear what y'all think about the link level system as well, and do you link level? I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't because of the grind, and not a lot of people want to waste all that time grinding on Dokkan. So I would like to hear that, but that is it for that take. Next hot take is from Giannis, which is Tech Ultimate Gohan is the best TUR on Global. Although you are a person of culture saying Tech Ultimate Gohan is goated, I am going to have to disagree with you, even though I am the Ultimate Gohan fanboy that I am. And I'm going to say I think that it's going to go to the GT Goku and GT Vegeta. Those two units on Global are absolutely busted in terms of their defense, their attack, their ability to make rainbow orbs, and also their categories that they're on. I'm going to say that those units are absolutely busted. They're a must-have on every team pretty much, because the rainbow orb changing that helps a lot of LRs and a lot of units that get double key from it. I just don't think that many units can stack up to GT Goku and Vegeta because of the utility that they give and how they can pretty much be put on any team because of their Rainbow Orb changing. Those units are absolutely busted, and the fact that they're both the same pretty much, those two units would be on top of Tech Ultimate Gohan. I'm sorry, Ultimate Gohan, but it's going to have to be that way because although Gohan, yes, he has the raised defense, the raised attack, the Ultimate Gohan form, which gives you a crit and effect against all types and all that type of stuff. I'm sorry, Tech Ultimate Gohan is just not gonna have to take it because the Rainbow Orbs is just so valuable. There's no way I can say that Tech Ultimate Gohan is better than those two. So that is my take for that one. Our last and final hot take for this video. Hopefully we can have a couple more in the future, which is from Entity. Realistically, Dokkan has been dying since year 4, and if I'm not wrong, year 4 is when LR SSJ for Goku and Vegeta came out. If there aren't celebrations, the game is dry as fork, and especially for players that have been playing since the start, Dokkan needs a serious update that introduces a new aspect to the game, or else it'll be dead soon. Now, I'm going to have to be telling you, I don't know where people are getting this from. I see it a lot on Twitter as well. Dokkan is nowhere near dying. Not only have they been ramping it up since year 6. Year 6, I guess you could say, unlocked a new pathway. We are seeing some more development on the social media side, especially since the new director, which is Kodo, if I'm not wrong. They look like they're doing their job very, very well. They're making sure that the social media is updated. They're giving us trailers for units. They're making social media a priority. They're making, these celebrations have like 10 plus EZAs, 5 plus EZAs per celebration for units that actually need it. There's a bunch of crap going on that is going on past the 6th anniversary. They're doing so much well. It's actually in a healthier state than it was before. I guess you could say before the 5th anniversary and a little bit after the 5th anniversary, I could see your point just a tiny bit. But even then, they're still going very well profitable. They're going crazy with the money. And now seeing that what they're doing past the 6th anniversary and what they're doing with social media, and not only that, they still got the update Z or version Z coming out in the far future or the near future. We don't know when it's coming out, but whenever it does, that's supposed to change Dokkan entirely. And when that does happen, well, it's going to be a crazy time. They're not stopping. They're going in, they're using their little train track and they're pushing. They're going crazy with what they're doing right now. So I honestly think that Dokkan is in the healthiest state it's been in, and they're definitely not going to stop anytime soon. There's no chance it'll be dead anytime soon for now, because Dokkan, although we're having problems with the horse girl game and stuff stopping us from top grossing on JP, it's still pulling in mad money. At the end of the day, it's still pulling in mad money. And the fact that they're pulling in mad money and they're now starting to communicate with us a little bit more, they're doing a little bit better with the celebrations, they're making sure there's stuff to do. I enjoy that. Everyone enjoys that. Dokkan's a healthy state. The fan base is in a healthy state. I just hope they keep continuing what they're doing right now, and if they do, we don't know how long this thing will last for, because it's going to be absolutely a long time. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the Dokkan hot takes video. It'd be really fun to keep doing this, to make more videos of this. If you did like this video and you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe as well, so when I post it again for the hot takes, you can answer on my Twitter or the YouTube discussion post when I do send it out. But other than that, that's going to be it for today, guys. Remember, no hard feelings. We're just having a little bit of banter, talking about some touchy topics maybe regarding certain units, celebrations, JP and global, all that type of stuff. But I can't wait to hopefully do another one if that's what y'all want. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. See y'all on the next one, and peace.